we go.
We're live, we're live, we're live.
Oh my God, we're back again. Who are you? I've almost forgotten your face.
I have not forgotten that marvel in front of me.
Oh, I know. It's hard to forget. Oh, hang on. My laptop is not charging. Wait one sec. Oh, there we go. That's fine. So, God, this feels like entering into an old pair of shoes. You know, comfortable, familiar, but slightly strange. Smells a bit weird.
Done it before, but I don't remember how it's done.
I mean, it smells weird because it doesn't smell of baby poo. That's right. I mean,
yeah,
you can probably hear him squeaking away.
I can't actually.
He's being taken out for a walk.
Is he squeaking happily or?
Can you hear?
Semi-happy, it seems.
Hey, sir. There he goes. He started vowling. So he'll go, particularly when he gets tired. And this is the thing. So it's all his vocal exercises.
Oh, he's doing his warm-up.
I think so. I don't really know, but it's all suddenly got a bit more twang in it. So it's like, it's gone from being to like,
they do that. It's evil.
It's extraordinary. It really is. Hello, everybody.
Well, hello, friends. Look at that. Who do we have here? We have Joel. Hello, Joel. We have Jean. Hello, Jean. Kelvin. Hello, Shellen. Brian, Matty, and Joshua.
Guys, it's the old crew.
I know. Isn't it lovely?
I put on my Kate Bush top for you all.
Yeah, it's very, that's very, what's her name? What is her name?
I don't know where you're going with this, but carry on.
They love her at Ducky. Somebody here from the crowd tell me who I'm talking about. Floaty, Fleetwood Mac, what's her name?
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks. Thank you very much. That's very Stevie Nicks.
I like it. But it's the only kind of summery thing that's not too exposing that I could have worn. I don't know what to wear in this weather. I really don't.
It's not that hot yet.
It's boiling.
Is it? I don't know.
How was Italy?
Italy was weird.
Was it really hot?
It wasn't, because I was there during the
floods.
The floods. So it was freezing cold.
It
was raining constantly. It's back. It's not cold anymore, but it's raining constantly again. Everything is a little bit upside down. And bits of the mountains were coming off the mountains.
So attributed to global warming?
I don't know. It's never happened before.
So weird. Yeah, I just saw on the news about the floods, and I was like, Marchie's there.
I was,
You were on top of the hill, weren't you? Because you were at...
Yeah, but the hill was losing bits.
Crikey.
Like our neighbour lost quite a bit of their garden, hill.
Gosh, scary. And did you know anyone that got stuck or injured? Or
yes, not injured, no, but I do know somebody whose house was completely covered in mud.
Jeepers.
And had to get rescued.
What is happening with the world?
I know.
Well, that's a cheery start,
isn't it? But then the rain stopped and it got really hot, and we had some of the most gorgeous outdoor dinners and things like that we've ever had. So gorgeous. So it's all been very amazing, horrible, amazing.
Oh my God.
Bit like life, really.
Bit like bloody life. Yes, absolutely. Brenda, hello, darling Brenda. Brenda's appearing on 2 different platforms there, YouTube and Facebook. Brenda
likes to be seen.
Nice to see you, lovely. Sherlyn, great to see you again. Oh, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Brenda, hello. Sherlyn, Carl and I are waiting for your live. It's 12 midnight here in the Philippines. Oh, bless you. Oh, where is Kyle? That's what I want to know.
Where is Kyle?
Yeah,
it's very unusual. Yeah, maybe he did.
Honestly, waited just too long. Mark Sobicki. Hello, Kate. Hello, Mark. Hello, hang on. Sorry. Hello, Marcella. Hello, Kate. It's Mark from Continental Sales
Hello, I'm
in
Mark.
Chicago. Kate, how does it feel to be back? Well, clearly I can't talk anymore. Which, well, I mean, I couldn't really before, but I was saying to Marchie earlier, it just feels like a very different life. Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah. So tell us about the new life.
Well, I mean, it's all quite repetitive, really. No, he's a wonderful little soul, and he is getting louder and squeakier and more vocal. His early talking is sounding quite like singing, which is really sweet because I'm finding myself singing to him a lot. I'm using my voice more than I ever have, and that's crazy.
That's really lovely. Oh, yeah, that is crazy considering that you're a singer, a singing teacher.
Yeah, but I guess when you're performing, you're kind of you're warming up, and when you're performing a lot, you do less practice because you're performing a lot. When you're teaching kind of takes over that role as practice because you're using your voice in a different way. But actually, the singing, like repeated singing throughout the day, I probably don't do that much. Singing for fun. And now I just find it's fun. I know it feels like an alien concept, doesn't it? But it's also with him, with the little man. Like, you know, you're not going to say to him, "Oh, you got a shitty nappy." You're going to say, "You got a stinky bum." I mean, Lee reckons I need to do an album. I think most people who have a child think they need to do an album. But we've got songs for all sorts
harmony.
Of things.
Really stinky.
The amount of songs I have for wiggly winds. Where are the wiggly winds? Because obviously trying to relieve a child of wind is quite a common occurrence. Yes, you've got a stinky bum, but I still love you, kind of thing, you know. All those things. I just find myself singing loads. And I take him to little groups which are singing as well. And yeah, it's really nice. It's like a non-threatening way of communicating. Singing.
Yeah.
Will you shut up? He's like, oh my God, it's really loud. So it's quite sweet.
And that's probably going to reflect in his behavior, and you'll have the campus child known to humanity.
Well, you've already seen the photos. I mean, Kenneth Williams has nothing on him, really. He's got the whole the whole Carry On Acer thing going on. In fact, because he can't be here today, I wore my Acer earrings, which I don't know if you can see, but
my God.
Lee took a photo of him looking quite like Poirot, and he drew a monocle and an eyebrow on him and turned him into earrings for Mother's Day. So there you go.
Fantastic.
That is my life in a nutshell. And listen, Margie, how are you? What's been going on in your world? I know about Italy. But what else?
Well, as you know, everybody else doesn't know, but we're selling my family home in Italy. Boo to that.
Yeah, big boo.
But the great thing about that is that on Wednesday I'm off to Valencia to hopefully put down a deposit on a flat.
No!
Which I am. Hold on.
I didn't catch that.
Siri,
could you try again?
Siri, go away. You're not involved in this. Go away. Siri, go away.
Siri, I've been asking you to buy me a flat for years and you've done nothing.
So yeah, flat in Valencia. Yeah, stuff.
That is so exciting.
Yeah.
So what's the flat? Is it part of the same block that David's in, or
no? But it's like 2 streets down, and it's in a 2-story building, so very small, and it's a lovely little ground floor affair with a little courtyard. And
so have you seen it?
I'm going to see it on Wednesday. I've seen the photos, and if it's how it looks in the photos, it's mine. I've already had somebody tell the agent that they're not allowed to sell it to anybody else.
No way.
So yeah.
Well, Marty, this is phenomenally exciting.
Yeah. So
you're not moving there?
No, God, no.
Renting it out.
Renting it out, and in a little pied à terre.
Oh my God!
I feel like having a bit of heat.
So would you rent it out long term or do Airbnb?
Airbnb, sort of.
Okay.
short-term stuff.
So do you have an agent? Great.
Yeah. The estate agent is also the agent for, it's not Airbnb, it's a different, it's on like whatever, another site, and they look after it. So all I need to do is buy it and say thank you.
So when are we doing a Papini Sisters photo shoot stroke gig in Valencia?
Listen, if everything goes well, in July.
Amazing. Archie, this is so exciting. See, I go away, have a baby, and you acquire a flat. It's just,
yeah, isn't it amazing? It's like,
brilliant.
yeah, maybe. No, I was going to say maybe we need to spend more time apart. No, we don't.
And I'm not going to have another child. It's fine. So
I don't think I will have another flat in Valencia.
let's go to the peeps. Who have we got? So Mattie's saying, how am I doing? I'm very well. Thank you. Yes, I'm quite tight, but I'm very well. Do you want to take over from Derek, Marceline?
Derek is saying, hi there from Illinois, USA. New mum Kate and Marcella. Glad to see you back. I've had a nice spring highlighted by a great holiday at the Viva Las Vegas Rockabilly weekend, followed by a nice time in Palm Springs, California.
Ooh.
I have an exciting summer planned, including seeing Big Bad Voodoo Daddy on the 1st of July. That sounds fantastic, Derek. You really know,
you get around. You know how to do it.
You know how to have your fun, and we salute you.
Let me know what fun is like, won't you? Thank you.
Brenda says that she's moved from YouTube to Facebook. Sorry for the confusion.
Unbelievable.
You can come in any which way you like.
Doors are always open.
Always open for you. Kyle's here with us now. He's apologizing, too speechless. We're finally back, and he missed us both very. And college has been a money going fast kind of life.
What are you spending all your money on?
Yeah, what are you buying, Kyle? I hope it's books.
Yes. Oh, yes. And study time in the library. Do you have to pay for that these days? Probably.
Do you know?
No. I just. That would be ridiculous. I've just got a library card for the first time since I was about 7. For all the baby books. We go on a Friday, Asa and I go to Rhyme Time in Dorchester Library, which is very sweet. And basically all the babies sit around, and there's a very enthusiastic, sort of earnest person from the library leading nursery rhymes. It's very sweet. I can't remember any nursery rhymes.
No, I can't say that I would know.
No, I mean, there must be loads of Italian ones. You must know.
There aren't that many. There's one that I kind of remember that
we don't sing to children.
We don't.
They just get put over there.
I usually use the formal. In Italy, we have a formal way of addressing people, and
yes.
I shake their hand and ask them how their day has been. And
it's an aria for the baby after that, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
So yes, what's he saying? Hi, Mrs. Mum Live. Hope everything is well. Same goes for my dear little sister. Oh yes, you're yes. How old is she now? I can't remember if she was coming slightly before Asa or slightly afterwards. So remind us. Brenda, go on, Marchie. I've interrupted.
Oh, that's quite all right. Brenda says we finally got to see the Pentatonics after 3 years, and was definitely worth the wait, I bet. Any news on future gigs for yourselves? Well, Brenda, you will be glad. Well, yes, we're working on our usual Christmas tour. So yeah, we don't know yet. We don't have anything official yet, but yeah, we're currently working on that. So
have faith, it will come. It will come. Yes. How was the Coronation gig?
Oh, it was so fun.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. I love that place, the Brunswick.
So, what is it?
It's actually a shopping center.
Brilliant.
It's fantastic, but it's there's also an art gallery. It's a quite fabulous shopping center in Bloomsbury, right
Mhm.
by the Horse Hospital, and
Mhm.
it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite places in London. It's brutalist architecture,
Mm.
and it's beautiful. And they had this massive outdoor stage. It was like Glastonbury,
Oh wow.
facing the wrong way.
Well, as in the audience were behind you.
Well, the audience were to the sides because
Oh.
it's narrow, and the stage was facing
Oh.
the narrow part.
Oh,
But
great.
yeah, it was a bit awkward. But other than that, it was just it was so much fun.
And was everybody in full sort of coronation spirit?
There
Or
was
was
a
it?
yeah, it was very festive. And then the next day, I invited David McCalmont and his boyfriend over for dinner, and we had a massive like decoration fit, David and I, and then I made a 1980s kind of supper, dinner party style, with a cheese and pineapple porcupine.
Oh, I love you.
It was
Brilliant.
disgusting. And then I made a Union Jack tart,
Oh yes, you sent me the pictures.
corn cocktail.
In fact, I think I've got to show everybody, haven't I? I think that's what needs. You keep talking about it, and I'll find.
It was sensational, I have to say. I made the Mary Rose sauce myself from scratch.
So
Very delicious. Although my mum asked me if I'd remembered to put in the brandy, and I hadn't, which is
there's Marcella's flags of the Madame
yeah.
Papini. Oh look!
Yeah,
So
there she is. My
so what was
cake.
that? Was that pastry and then
It was a shortbread crust and with
genius?
custard and then fruit on top.
This is amazing.
There might have been a bit of white chocolate. That's the porcupine, yes.
So was the fig, because I don't remember them being that fancy with figs. Was that a you thing?
No, that was a me thing.
But it's genius. It's the best porcupine hedgehoggy thing I've ever seen.
It was pulverized. Oh yeah, hedgehog, not porcupine.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
hedgehog. Porcupine. That's fine. There's the prawn. Gosh, look at that with a massive prawn. Yeah. Marty, why wasn't I there? There's David McCalmont.
There he is.
How is he? Because I feel like it's been a million years.
He's great. I saw him because I organized a gig. I now organize gigs at clubs. So he did one of them, and he was amazing.
And for those of you who don't know David McCalmont, you should. He's a wonderful singer and generally fabulous human being. Yeah, we used to do lots with him, didn't we? And then
we did. Do you remember once he opened for us at the South Bank at the Queen Elizabeth?
Oh yeah.
But he was DJing, but nobody had told the front of house people. So suddenly, when he went on stage to DJ, they turned the lights down. They killed off everything, and there he was, just there on stage.
I don't remember that. Oh my god! Was that the same gig where my granddad was in the audience going, Katie, as I was running through?
Yeah. And then the snow malfunctioned, and it just went on me like a bucket full of snow.
What the gig!
It was one of my favorite.
Seriously. So I'm just looking at the pictures that are on this thread that we have between the three of us. So I then sent you pictures of us at our local village hall. We had a coronation tea party, and there's Asa with his little flag.
That is glorious.
Looking really shifty there. Look at his little face. And of course, my best friend from school, the wonderful Emily, who is now an international movie star, was down for the weekend and just came and had tea with us in the village hall. Like after the red carpet and winning awards in Cannes, there she was, kind of waving a little flag.
Back down to earth.
It's so sweet. This is like being with my grandma. I was like, thanks very much. Cool. But I don't mean you. I just mean all the wholesome things. So funny. So that was the coronation. What did you chaps do for the coronation? That's the
let's hear about that.
Let's carry on then. So Power Stones, awesome name. Good to see you, Marcella and Kate. I have a question. Which song gave you the most problems in general song you sang, to be specific?
Well, we never did record it, but Welcome to the Jungle. We
Yeah.
just couldn't get it. We couldn't get it right.
No, it did well because it kind of swang already, didn't it? I think we've talked about that one before.
Yeah.
What else though? I'm sure there were.
There were a few. There was Purple Rain, which I attempted, and it was the biggest car crash known to man. There was Wannabe, which we I did
Martin.
the whole arrangement and everything, brought it to the rehearsal, and Martin, the guitarist, refused to play it. He said, I'm just not going to play it.
Such a snob. That's when the boys had power in the band.
And they did, yeah, bless them.
No, we're not doing it. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of other things that never didn't even make it to rehearsal. Like, were there any that you just had to kind of give up on?
I mean, that is the first one. Well, Lilac Wine as well.
Oh.
I think we actually did rehearse it. And it was just, I think that Tom Lewis, our lovely A&R guy, I think he laughed after we finished singing, because it was mental. It didn't make any sense.
Lilac Wine. You needed this top really for that, didn't you?
Yeah, yes.
But easily the song that we recorded that gave us the most trouble has got to be Dance, Dance, Dance.
Oh,
that's
my
bonkers.
Crazy in Love.
And Crazy in Love. Yeah.
Crazy in Love. I couldn't get my mouth to do it.
When it's really quick and there's a lot of lyrics, it's really full on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to be back in the studio, Marcellina.
Soon. I mean, no, not that soon. Not this year.
The only way that I could justify it is if it was a kid's.
You speak
album.
to
Marcie's got another call coming in. All right. So I'd say Power Stones, that Dance, Dance, Dance was probably the most tricky for me personally. Mick Taylor. Hi, ladies. Nice to see you again. Hope you're all well. Hello, darling Mick. Nice to see you. Kyle, sacrificing my school at morning, which is 7 a.m. because this is more important. Hang on, I thought it was midnight. I thought Sherlyn said it was midnight. Yeah, you're not going to go.
Yeah.
Midnight to 12:30 till 6:30.
But
that's positively a lion, said the woman with a 4-month-old baby.
You don't know how long it takes him to get to school.
True. Or how long it takes him to get ready. Maybe it takes him ages. It takes me ages to get ready.
5 hours to get ready and 7 hours to get to school.
So I got Asa a little mobile for above his crib when he wakes up. And I haven't, because I have made sure throughout this whole motherhood process that I spend 5 minutes on myself every morning, whether that's cleaning my teeth, washing my hair, putting on a bit of makeup, because my God, the bags are real. Just because otherwise you start to feel really scrungy. So I just turn on his little mobile, which has got the Carpenters in this weird, creepy, quite discordant. And it's kind of got this aquarium of whales and killer whales and stars and dolphins go around, and he's like this, and I'm like, quick. So yes, my usual getting ready. It took me a lot longer to get ready today, because I was like, oh, I actually have to look decent rather than just going through the motions. Crazy.
So what did you do to keep him occupied?
My husband's at home.
Right.
So yes, we can only really do these. I mean, he's squeaking away. Oh, somebody's broken in. Have I got a cat in here? I don't know. Or the baby's broken in. Hold on one sec.
Broken in as in broken the window?
No, just crawled in through the door, opened a closed door.
No.
Those cats,
He can't do that yet, can he?
No, but the cats are so desperate for attention, they probably learnt new skills. They're probably like, look what I can do. I mean, the poor cats just don't get a look in anymore. It's like, I love you, I really want to pet you, but I have stuff to do.
Are they very upset?
Oh, so pissed off. Yeah, because Bismarck was my baby, so she'd always come up in the morning, and now she just kind of sits there and gets really evil with Asa. She's like, it's you again, you've taken her away.
What is it? The Aristocats, isn't it? That has the Siamese cats.
I've never seen it.
Is it? No, it's not the Aristocats. It's Lily and the something.
And the feisty felines.
What's the name? In Italian, it's Lily il Vagabondo.
Oh, and the
The one with the 2 dogs and the.
Lady and the Tramp.
That's it.
That's the one. Again, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Haven't you?
No, I mean, if Sammy's on here, she'll kill me because she's like the biggest Disney fan going.
Yeah, Lady and the Tramp is fantastic, but so is the Aristocats. You have to see the old ones.
But that's back in the day when God, I sound so ancient. Back in the day when Disney was decent, like all the Disney songs and the singers. Back in the day. I know. I've been talking to my 12-year-old stepson over half term just about. I mean, he just kind of fills me in with what's going on in the world with the youth. And I keep finding myself saying, so back in the old days, we used to listen to albums, from beginning to end. How do you consume music now, young boy? And he's like, oh, well, it's just song by song, really. I'm like, yeah, but don't you think, oh, I like that artist, I'll check out what else they're doing. He's like, no, just like the song. I'm like, whoa. Back in my day, you'd invest in an artist. Oh, this is dreadful.
Actually, I was terrible. I used to record stuff from the radio and always have just snippets of random songs. I had no idea because I couldn't Shazam it. I had no idea who they were by.
And you'd be waiting by the radio for your favorite song to come on. Click.
Yeah.
And then you'd play the tape so many times it would wear out. I don't know. Seriously.
Yeah. And then the songs like going into one without any rhyme or reason because they never start at the beginning and end at the end. It was
an exciting time to be consuming music.
Yes.
Now I just find there's too much choice. I don't know what to do, Margie.
I listen to Six Music.
Yes, so do we. Well, Lee does, and Keris is just brilliant.
And Lauren Laverne.
That's
who I listen to in the morning.
Yeah, actually, Lee sent me a Brian Ferry song the other day, which I need to send to you because he was like, God, the opening to this tune is brilliant. It's really kind of Tom Waitsy, like a bit kind of
sweet, is
yes, it? Sweet. It's incredible.
Yeah,
I've never heard it before. I was like, March,
one of my favorite songs ever. It's
brilliant.
So good.
Like the trumpeter sounds like he's just been recorded in the toilet. It's brilliant. I think we need to do an album like what's it called?
Bittersweet. I can't.
No, remember. It's not. It's called.
Is it not?
It's something like that, but it's called. Where is it? It's a usual phrase turned round. It's called Reason or Rhyme.
Oh, it's not the one.
It's a different tune. Okay, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I don't know it.
Yeah.
But if you don't know Bittersweet, which I'm sure is the title, let me find it.
Do you remember when we did a gig with Brian Ferry?
I do.
But we never saw him because he was off out experiencing the nightlife.
Well, he asked us out, didn't he? But we didn't.
Oh, to experience the nightlife with him?
Yes.
Yeah. But we thought it was a bit sorted.
It was, which we wouldn't have had any problems with. But
these days. No, I know. I mean, I think Emma would be demanding what actually went.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Different
times.
Yeah, different types, different vibe. No, I couldn't possibly. Yeah.
So Kyle goes on to say, "Oh, it's been 2 years since I've watched my first live from you ladies. Was it? Oh yeah,
that's. Oh, his first, not his
first.
Yeah.
I wish we were spending more on modules, schoolworks, and etc. I'm not enjoying our second semester this year, college, but I know it will get worse. C'est la vie. I do what I can. Mais oui, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Talking of Frenchness, how was the French gig? That looked really fun.
Oh, it was. It was really.
But you got stuck in Gare du Nord.
Yeah, and it was hilarious. When people get really, because we got there super early, and then nobody tells you anything. We didn't know what was going on. We just knew that our train was cancelled, but can we get on another
Oh
train?
no.
We just didn't know what was. Nobody would tell us anything useful, and they were kind of shooing us off, and they would only speak to me because I spoke French to them. Otherwise,
Oh no.
if you speak French, you weren't going to find out anything. And then Poo-Poo, meaning Emma Smith, managed to somehow, because they wouldn't allow anybody upstairs. So yeah, there were people blocking the entrances to the lift and to the escalators.
How did you manage to get upstairs?
He managed to scuttle upstairs. Like, if she wants something, she'll do it.
Like a little cockroach.
And then
any hole.
We had this conversation, like, from upstairs to downstairs, and I just need to send you the thread because it was glorious.
Oh God!
But it took us. I think it took us 6 hours to get on the train. It was. It was. Yeah, but it was worth it because the gig was brilliant.
Was it?
Go to Paris, even just to sniff the air in Paris from the station. It was just so cool.
Oh, lovely. Oh, I can't wait to come back. I mean, it's such a weird dichotomy because it's such a weird thing. Like, there is no way that I'd be doing anything else right now than this wonderful little human. But at the same time, you're like, because you're not thinking about the other things you do very often, because you're just so consumed with that. And then when you do think about it, and when I saw in my diary, you guys were, I was like, bring him with me, fine. Maybe he can be our support act in the beginning.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get to meet him.
Yes, next week.
Next week.
The thing is, Marty, you need to be aware that when he's in new scenarios, he frowns quite a lot.
That's fine.
So you'll probably just think he's really miserable because he's like, he goes from being really, he does this silent little laugh where it's because I think I'm always trying to cajole him. So I'm like this. So he laughs like that. He'll go. But I mean, the smiles are far between. But when they come, they're like, oh. No, generally, he's
he's a bit young for smiles, isn't he?
He's giggling. He's smiling. He's a nosy bugger. He's very aware and alert and looking around him and taking everything in. So he's going to find Shea Papini so exciting. All this stuff.
What menu should I prepare for him?
Oh no, it's okay because anything you give me, he will have the next day. So
you just
give me the nice stuff. Yeah. That'd be great. But we are limited on time, aren't we? With our
we'll have to figure it out.
Sorry, I feel like we're having a conversation. We're not telling anybody what we're talking about. So I'm going to go to London next week to see Emma and Marcella and introduce them to little Ace. Ace is going to come with me, and then my mum's going to take him off somewhere for a walk and a scream while we do some sort of, I don't know, you've got some things planned for me, have you?
Just chilled photos and things.
I mean, we could even go to the park with him, and he can hang out and we can pose.
Nice idea, actually.
Yeah. See the back of his head. Back of his bald head. Actually, he could be the third Papini. We'll just get Emma's wig and a little dress.
Yeah, when she goes off into the sunset, he can take over.
Gosh, where are we now? Hey, Kate and Marcella, ever dealt with unfair people? Also, it's good to see. I like all your questions.
Yeah, those are questions. Unfair. What would be considered as unfair? I mean, I can think of one person that we dealt with.
Unpleasant, unfair. Everybody we met. Actually, no, I was just even thinking within the early days in record companies and stuff, everyone was really nice.
Yeah. No, not unfair. No, I would say no.
Yeah. I mean, unpleasant.
Unpleasant, yes.
We've probably met a few, but then everybody does in all walks of life.
Honestly, I only remember one. who was truly and genuinely unpleasant. And that's it.
And also, it's good to see you, he says. I love your deep, provocative questions. And then bye. It's a month after your lovely son, Miss Kate, so March the 8th. Okay, yeah. And I may have been too overprotective and caring, but I just love her so dearly. I know. And when they're so teeny tiny, of course you are. It's lovely. My stepson is so protective over little Ace, so it's very sweet.
That is sweet.
Like, no, you do it like this. Like, okay, cool, thanks. Oh, and Power Stones has now taken it back and said it's okay to see you. Oh, I thought it was good, and now it's just okay. Oh, March. That was because we'd started talking, and he was like, oh,
yeah, oh no, yeah,
no, relegated.
Yeah, further down we'll probably see. I really don't want to see you again.
Yeah, exactly. I've lost where we are.
We have Derek.
Go on.
So Derek says, on the coronation, I did get to see the service on TV in Palm Springs at 3 a.m. Was visiting my uncle and his partner who live in that area. And they also made a coronation chicken salad, which I wanted to do, but then I realized it's disgusting. Sorry.
It's not disgusting. It's great. Mayonnaise, curry powder, celery. Oh, no, I'm thinking.
No, it is. It is.
No, with sultanas. It's sultanas, curry powder. Might even be yogurt rather than mayonnaise. No, you'd really like it. It's good.
I only really eat homemade mayonnaise, and I think that homemade mayonnaise with curry might just be revolting.
No, you're wrong. And I usually, yes, I've done it from scratch.
Okay.
It's really, really nice. You have to have thigh meat though, otherwise it gets really dry. And then there was an official coronation quiche, coronation chicken quiche.
Yeah, but
was it coronation? No, it wasn't chicken.
No, it wasn't. It was a vegetarian quiche, which is why I didn't make it, because I.
What was it? Anyway, somebody in the village made it, and it was very good.
Spinach and
there was something unusual in
it.
One
thing that was interesting in there.
Yeah. What was it? I'm going to look it up. You carry on, Marchie.
I'm sorry for saying that the coronation chicken salad would have been disgusting, because I'm sure that your uncle's would have been absolutely delicious.
Delicious.
And yeah, Derek confirmed that it turned out great. So there you are.
Tarragon cheddar, spinach and broad beans. Actually, it was phenomenally good.
Tarragon and broad beans sounds like a very good combination.
Yeah, and it was very mature cheddar, so it was quite stinky. It was good.
Maybe I should have made it.
Mind you, it was made by the finest chef in the village, I think. So she always does very nice things.
So Paul says cheese and pineapple hedgehog is up there with a baked Alaska. Yes, it is. It is, and a pavlova and probably I wanted to make a trifle or some kind of but then I ran out of time. And can you imagine like a Union Jack trifle with
red, white, and blue? What would the blue be? Like a curacao? Curacao, was it curacao? Is that how you pronounce it?
Curacao, yeah.
Curacao jelly or something.
Yum, yes. I mean,
terrible for me, but
yeah.
Just blue food colouring for me. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. It could be a blueberry syrup.
Blueberry syrup. You tart.
Calvin says, it's been lovely to see you both again, but I'm afraid hedgehog duties. I love that. He's always running off to his hedgehogs.
It must be the time of day, because it's always around 5:30, isn't it?
Yeah. And he says, Kate, make the best of your little one now as they grow so fast. Bye for now.
I know, even looking back at photos from, I mean, this has been it's a weird black hole of time. It's felt like 4 months has been epically long, but at the same time, it's gone like that. So you look back at little pictures, like even a month ago, you're like, he's tiny. Now he's massive.
Yeah, and that's going to be the same until
all the way through.
Like, yeah, for the next 20 years, you're going to be saying that.
Oh, for sure. So you and Emma are obviously honorary godparents. I mean, we're not going to put you through the whole church service, but you've got to be honorary godmothers, fairy godmothers.
Who is the
Here we go. So Emily,
of course.
Shanoy.
Oh,
because he just really had to be godfather, and one of Lee's mates. So traditionally, it's 2 of the same sex as the child and 1 of the other sex.
Okay. Oh, right.
So I couldn't choose between you and Emma. So
no, fair enough.
I couldn't make it a fish. But come on, it doesn't need to be totes of fish, does it?
No, and then nobody's ever wanted me as a godmother because they didn't trust me. So
But you are a godmother to Lily.
Yeah, but not officially.
Oh.
It was exactly the same.
Oh, well, I just couldn't. I couldn't say you and then not Emma. No.
I know. It could have gone ugly.
No, exactly. So, but you must be definitely, and we can ditch the kind of religious side of it if you want. It can just be about sort of fashion fairies. You know?
I don't think I can attend to his religious.
No, but style I think is very important.
Style.
Yeah,
I can do DJing.
Yeah, and Emma could do scat influence.
Yeah,
perfect. And Emily's just bringing the Emily.
Emily's going to do the religion. The cult of Emily.
Okay, Daryl, hi, missed you gals, looking fab as usual. Thank you so much.
Oh,
that was a wonderful thing. Kyle, fancy delicacies. Wow, looks good. I have just been repeating adobo and lumpiang Shanghai.
Oh, okay. I'm copying and pasting this one. I want to find out. Oh,
yeah.
Oh no.
Wow, but that's a cool function.
Yeah, isn't it?
What did you just do? Just clicked on it?
Yeah, there's a plus that one can.
Oh, well, I can't do that. You can. That's good because then we won't lose our place.
That's a good point. Oh, I see. So we can do it like this.
And then people will know, well, we're talking about genius. It's only taken us 2 years. 5 minutes to school.
So Kyle says that he will probably be staying up until 5:30 to cook, eat, shower, and get ready. He commutes for about 20 minutes to school, so we needn't worry. And
so with this function, we may not need to read them all out. We can just comment.
Yeah, that's true.
Johnny C's in the house.
Johnny C is in the house.
Such a badass. Hello, Martin.
Hello, Martin.
We can see we're flying through.
Oh, look at that. We'll have done all the comments in 2 seconds. Johnny C. Oh.
Yes.
Yes, sure. There will be. Definitely will be. And, I'd quite happily partake in that because it's...
Yeah.
I love those movies, but you have to do the old ones, especially if you haven't seen them yet.
Yeah. What, the old Disney, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And I'm not kind of into the new ones particularly. But also I'm a little bit torn about the whole television thing because at this age they're not engaging with the television, but it's the lights. So you stick a baby in front of a television and they're like
yeah, but then you create
a
habit.
So I stick him in front of David Attenborough at the best. I mean, I don't know if you've ever watched this, Marchie, but when I was early breastfeeding days, was watching something called Below Deck.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, March, you're going to lose so much of your life.
Oh my God, no, I can't.
It's about super yachts and the cruise. It is so awful.
I can't.
But it's brilliant.
I'm really having to go like no, and so that
it's gold. Particularly the sailing yacht one, you'll love it. So yes, luckily he couldn't really see much at that point, so he wasn't watching with me. But I took him to an aquarium, to Bristol Aquarium on Monday, because I really wanted to introduce him to the idea of fish and seas, because I'm reading books and stuff, and I'm like, that's a whale. I don't really know. There's so much to explain.
Yeah.
So
but wait until he starts asking you a question. You can leave all the explaining until then, because then it's going to be like 50
What's that?
million.
What's this? What's this?
What is that?
Call your auntie Marcella. She'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake! He's got me on speed dial. Amazing. But no, it was quite. It's quite funny because of the aquarium. It's like a television. So I was just thinking, what's the difference between this and sticking in front of David Attenborough, the deep sea, or whatever? And Lee was like, well, surely it's how you feel as a parent. Like when you stick a child in front of a television, you're not investing any time. You've turned on the television, but you drove to Bristol. You know, made sure he was awake because he was asleep for half of it. And I was like, and once they're asleep, they are asleep. So yes, so it's a fine line between wanting them to be involved in television culture and feeling extremely guilty that you're just going, oh, just watch that for a minute.
Yeah, it's yeah. I don't know how I'd navigate that myself.
No, because I mean, Noah's just like, you know, the television's on, and it's like you can't communicate. And it's not, and that's nothing against him. That's just kids, isn't it?
How we are. I mean, I'm the same. If I go to Italy and we turn, because we don't do it here because we don't have television. But if I go to Italy and we turn it on, because my mum does sometimes, then I'm like,
yeah,
myself.
Shiny lights. Ooh. Kyle saying Sherlyn needs motivation, ladies. Been a while since she joined Alive. She's more speechless as me at the moment. Sherlyn, tell us what you love about Kyle.
Oh, that's a lovely question.
Because we can tell you what we love about Kyle. He is positive, aren't you?
Yes, he's very loving.
Very loyal.
Very loyal. He writes great little poems to his beloved people.
Yes, very generous. I'd say that was an extension of that point.
Yeah, and he is funny.
Very funny. Yeah. And generally brightens up the live stream. So there you go.
Excellent.
So Sherlyn, if that isn't motivation, I don't know what.
Now, what do you feel about him? And Kyle, likewise, how do you feel about Sherlyn?
There we go. Let's start a conversation online chat.
Oh, Linda, hello. Lovely to see you.
I've missed you too. Go on, Marty, you take Susanna.
Susanna says that she's very happy to see us, and she still has a dream, which is to see us live, and she hopes that it's going to come true very soon.
Any rattlings and rumblings in Italy for the Papini return?
Not yet.
What?
But I know it's a bit, but we'll make it happen. Of course, we went to Bologna in February.
I know, I was quite
because you were kind of busy creating a human.
I know. But delivering. I mean, the creating bit was somewhat more fun. The delivery part was a little more intense. JLJ 504 HD, you are a smooth, charming man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, Johnny C. Oh, Peter Pan goes wrong. I don't know Peter Pan goes wrong.
Is that just the same sort of not franchise, but the same idea as the play that goes wrong? But generally, you know, like it's kind of like a noises off thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I've definitely seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
Because is it Noises Off, the one with Superman, isn't it?
I don't remember that. It's backstage at an amateur dramatics. Oh, maybe.
And yeah, but I can't remember which one of the two it is. But they're kind of the same thing, aren't they?
This is like getting into geography, UK geography again, isn't it?
Yeah. Moving swiftly on.
Best to be avoided. What's he saying? Okay.
When you go on tour, Kate, you can now add what you need for your little one in the rider. Yes.
A nanny.
Nappies.
Nannies, nappies. Yes, all those things.
Milk.
Yes, that would have to be a half-time top-up, really, wouldn't it? Yeah, still a bit speechless. Oh, bless her.
Catching up. Yeah, we're still catching up. So I reckon you remember my classmate who has likely the same name. Oh, yes, same name as me. Yes.
She was irritated.
Well, I'm glad to see that my namesake isn't as bad as you thought. But I am still the favorite.
Damn right.
I'm that's yeah. And we have Alessia saying, "Wow!"
Wow. I like it.
And this is I'm not sure. Cavazzo Carnico must be a place.
Okay.
Yes, near Udine. Wow, says Alessio.
What's Udine? Is that a place?
Yes, it's up in the north.
Oh.
Yeah, north.
Now,
Yeah.
Alessio, if you feel that you could get us those gigs, then go for it.
Yeah.
We'll give you our agent's details. Thank you very much.
Sleeping Beauty is Johnny C's favorite. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Amazing villain, of course. Yes.
Yeah, I need to rewatch all these.
So I think I've seen them all again on flights.
Yeah.
Not so long ago, and they remain brilliant. Oh, Kyle.
Oh, lovely boy.
Very sweet. The Bonnie Show says, Mr. Sandman. And I say,
Yeah.
bye to you. Oh, Kyle, that's really nice. So Sherlyn is enthusiastic, shy, but in a good way, nice and loyal too to her idols. She's a one-of-a-kind person, just like us.
So do you think you're her idol, Kyle? Is that why she's nice and loyal? Damn right.
I like this thing of paying compliments to one another. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
Noises Off was adapted to a movie with Christopher Reeve. Yeah, okay, so that's the one that I've seen. And Michael Caine, brilliant movie, so funny, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. Oh, Jean, it's lovely to see you again.
You've been really quiet. I was expecting lots of questions and things like that from you, but
maybe Jean is overwhelmed. The joy of seeing us again.
Overwhelmed. Or we've just waffled on as ever, and everybody's got bored.
Udine is in Friuli Venezia Giulia. Yes, thank you. Grazie mille, because I was struggling. It's up there. North.
Oh, not geography again. Okay, it's not just UK geography, it's generally geography.
No, general geography. I'm really bad. I used to be good only at Greek and Latin when I was in school. Nothing else. Kate, yes. Correct. Kate is always correct. Peter Pan goes wrong by the same people who did the play that goes wrong. Fantastic. So it must be really cool. And there's a TV version of that. That sounds
It's very slapstick. It's very funny.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Oh, Matty, yes, it has. We have come to that time.
We have come to 6 o'clock. I know. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you, Jean. Well, we'll just have to make sure we do this again some point soon.
Yes.
So I sort of feel like we've got out of the chaos of the first 4 months.
Yeah.
And I'm certainly going to be trying to get back to doing a bit of teaching and things. So why not do some live streams as well?
Fantastic.
Might not be once a month, but we'll try and do something.
Yeah. Always here.
We'll have a chat next week, March, and we'll see what we can get sorted. I mean, it's just got to be when Lee's around, otherwise I'll be like, I'll see you in a minute. He's just had to be taken for another walk because he got scrunky. There are lots of brilliant onomatopoeic words that come when you have a tiny baby. Scrunky and squeebling, squeebles, squink, which is stinky, and squeaky. Squeak.
That describes us, really.
Yeah, it does. The Squinky sisters. Yeah. Oh God, that's yeah. We should definitely do that. Finally home from work. Oh, Jenny. Oh, lovely to see you. You've missed it all.
Missed everything. But we'll be back.
Yeah. Well, listen, Margie, I can't wait to see you next week. Oh,
Yeah, that too shall. We that is really lovely, Kyle and Linda. I can't speak Greek. I can only speak ancient Greek. And that is very sweet.
as long as she tells you to your
Italian
face.
as well.
Yeah.
And that is really lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely friends. We are going to be off.
Oh, Sherlyn, Carl and I are same vibes when it comes to you ladies. He always updated me when you were having a live. Carl and I are same vibes when it comes to music too. We just met online 4 years ago until now because of music. Oh, and still friends because of you. That's really, really lovely. And I think that is a very good example that technology can bring us together if we allow it to.
True. That is very true.
I was having this existential conversation with my stepson about, like, you know, the adults are always like, oh, you're spending too much time on your devices, and there's a phrase now which is go touch grass. And so the kids say it to each other if they've spent too much time on gaming forums or whatever. They're like, dude, go touch grass, go and have a real experience. And so Noah was kind of saying to me that the community, like his friends, are all looking out for each other and making sure they have real experiences. And even though they're online playing together, they're still having chats about their feelings. And even if they're in the same room together playing, they'll be chatting. So I think we have to accept that this is just another way that they communicate.
Yeah, definitely.
And socialize.
Yeah.
But as long as they know how to speak to somebody face to face as well.
Yeah, that is important not to forget. And sometimes I found certainly after lockdown, I had forgotten.
Yeah, because it's a muscle that needs to be exercised, isn't it? Johnny C. Emma has certainly been busy performing. I know, absolutely brilliant.
It's going to be a big catch up when we see her next week.
She's such a megastar. I can't wait to see her. Kyle, I heart you, ladies. See you again soon. Love to you all. It's been such a joy to see you. Marty, love you loads. And I will see you next week.
Love you. Bye.